Hi, everybody. I'm Mark Jacobson with another edition of the MGM Minute Conversation Series. Today, I'm joined by Danny O'Connell. Danny is part of the MGM Resorts Corporate Security Team in Las Vegas, and he's also the K9 Senior Manager here at MGM Resorts. He oversees a rather unique initiative, one that involves our four-legged and furry team members. Hi, Danny. I know I gave you quite the setup there. Tell us a little bit more about what you've created that involves our company's canines.
Good morning, Mark. Glad to be here. Well, the first thing we started a couple years ago was the introduction of trading cards, or what you and I might recognize as the baseball trading cards. So what I have here is an example of one of these trading cards for one of our canine partners, Peggy. And not only does it have Peggy's name and a nice photograph on the front of it, but on the back of it, just like on a baseball trading card, it tells a little bit about Peggy, when she was born, where she was born, and of course, a little bio about her likes and her dislikes. So these are things that our handlers carry with them daily, and they use those to interact with not only our team members, but our guests.
Very cool. Now, and this is pretty innovative. How does this trading card initiative fit into our overall guest experience strategy?
Well, I tell you, it's the interaction because we want it to be a positive interaction. While we have a job that we are tasked with to ensure the safety and security of our guests and our team members, often our handlers are approached by our guests and our team members that they want to interact with the dog. They want to pet the dog, but that is something that unfortunately we don't allow. But instead, we want to make that positive interaction with our guests and our team members. And by doing one of these things, by handing out these trading cards, there's a positive interaction between everybody, and they have an understanding that we're there to try to help ensure their safety.
I absolutely love this trading card initiative. What's been the reaction from our guests so far?
Very positive. It's not only from our guests, but also from our team members. It gives them that sense of knowing what type of security procedures that we're currently engaged in to help ensure that safety for everybody that comes to our properties. But when people can walk out from that contact and holding one of these cards, it becomes a very positive interaction between everybody.
Can you give us a little insight into what our canines actually do on a daily basis?
Well, I tell you, during our daily tasks that we do, we help ensure, of course, for the safety and security of all of our guests and our team members by utilizing those special talents that our canine partners give us to help detect any hazards which may create a problem for the operations of our properties.
What's the bond like between our officers here at MGM Resorts and their canine partners?
Well, we're working 40 hours a week with them. So from the time that our handlers come in, it's completely devoted to the care, control, and custody of our canine partners. So even those dogs that aren't currently working during that day, those dogs are interacted with on a daily basis several times during the day with the other shifts, other handlers that are coming in. They're fed, they're taken outside, they have some kind of recreation. Of course, they're fed. We have a veterinarian that we work with. So dogs are going back and forth to the vet for regular health visits. And if any dogs have any other issues, any health issues, those are addressed. And of course, all the training, we do daily maintenance training aside of the other responsibilities that we have by conducting preventative sweeps for like conventions, concerts, sporting events, VIP things, anything that is requested of us. So they oftentimes spend sometimes a lot more time, it seems like, with their canine partners than they may with their own families.
And as we wrap things up, Danny, anything else that you'd like to add about this new trading card initiative?
Just that we're trying to roll this out to all of our other properties, like on the East Coast. That would include National Harbor, Springfield, and Borgata. So we found it to be a very positive thing for us here. We're going to continue to do it. We constantly are running out of these ball cards. So we're just going to try to push out what's been successful to us to our other properties.
Well, this is really cool. Danny O'Connell, thanks so much for spending some time with us and enlightening us about this whole K9 trading card initiative. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you again really soon.
Thanks, Mark.